Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to round two here at Race Spec. We are at Spain this week. Apologies about all the little technical get-up I just had going on the screen there. That was simply trying to get myself into a party so that I could actually get some of the drivers in here this week for some interviews after the race. We're only going with 17 tonight, unfortunately. We've had a few pull out this week. It's a busy time of the year still. Everyone's on holidays and back to work and back to school and all the rest of it. So we're currently on board here with the Deputy Dill Dog. Looked good last week, I thought, in the McLaren. Definitely will be looking to go big this week. Not sure why I've got no sound to the game, but anyway, we'll work that out shortly. Very, very strange indeed. Anyhow, Blancuno's out on track as well in the Haas. Big Mikey boy is out there. Look at his helmet. Oh, look, here we go. He's got the helmet on for me tonight. Good to see from Mike. I'm a bit of a helmet lover. Look at that. That is tremendous. He's gone all out. Pulled out all the stops there with that one, which is good. Bit of a helmet lover, so the better they match the car or even the more flashy they are, I'm a big fan. Show me your work. As we see, Kick Butt Kiwi will be the first one around, I believe. We'll go some telemetry for everybody so they can work out what is going on track. As we've got Seth Tale, there we go. So Seth with the 118 flat here at Spain. Really don't know why I've got no... do not know why I've got no sound. Just 2 seconds here. There we go. Press the start button. That's all it was. Needed a pause menu to pop up and we've got the sound back. It was very strange trying to do this job without any of the engine noise. I don't know if anyone's watching along at the moment. We've got the Alfa Romeo F1 team. Their car unveil is currently happening live on their Facebook. So those of you watching, if you want to watch a bit of both, as we see Seth just absolutely bark those back tyres up, by all means check out their new livery for season 2023. Seth has still held that fastest lap though. We've got Deputy Dill Dog 4 tenths down. We've got Newell not far behind him. Any minute now is a 118.6, and we've got Alcatraz, man who is escaping with a pink helmet of all things. Not bad. Down in 5th spot with a 119.3. New Zealand Andre not far behind him. Phoenix YT with a 119.8. Blancuno all the way with a 120. Jojo's back racing. Devo, that you couldn't come in the commentary box, mate, but maybe next week. It gets lonely in here. And I go mental talking to myself for 2 hours. So we've got Licorice though racing. Good to see Licorice. Don't mind a bit of Licorice every now and again. Love it how it rolls off the tongue as well. Let's have a look at the helmet. Is it doing it for me or not? That is the question. Because the Ferrari is quite a nice looking car. Let's see if the helmet has a bit of look at me factor as well. Licorice is looking to improve on a 123. Oh, it's not bad. It pops. Yeah, a bit of light blue, I think, going on there. Not bad, as he just takes out a couple of the Rolex signs for good measure, just in case anyone was looking for a braking marker. And I tell you what, that car is almost beached. He's got it moving. He's got it moving. There we go. So very, very lucky for Licorice. Mikey will look to go quicker on that 126 that he's put down there at the moment. Seth Tale's still on top though, so interesting to see if we see Vladimir come out with all guns blazing. Heggs will be another one who's on his way out of the pits now. Power Sight could be one to go fast, and Most looked quite good last week as well. We'll have a quick look through the channel and we'll see who's missing tonight, and we'll see how the guys went last week as well. standings. There we go. So we want the Pacific Tier 2 standings. Pacific Tier 3, there we go. Just going to ride on board for a lap with most here. Well, there we go, power side up to P2, so I wasn't far off with my little prediction there. Only 1/10 off. We'll jump on board for a lap with most here around this beautiful track at Spain. Hopefully we see some really nice tight racing tonight. It is a very racy little track. Things can go wrong very easily on a few corners here, especially through turns 1 and 2. Really got to get that line right. Hug that one, miss the sausage curb. You can get up on that one, but you don't want to hit the actual... you don't want to hit that the strip on the inside with your front left tyre. This one here, you want to... That's really not a bad line. You can definitely go a bit deeper into that one and hook around and get yourself a straighter exit. You missed the apex a little bit there. Nice exit though. You can take pretty much as much curb there as you want. Nice wide exit here. Kiss that one. That is beautiful line through there. That's probably the trickiest corner on the circuit, I believe. Too bad up the top of the hill. Just lifts a little bit. Not too bad at all. Looking quite nice this lap. Hard under braking. Hit the apex beautifully there. Oh, he's gone really narrow through there. I don't mind that line. Hug back in here. Take a little bit of exit curb. Not bad. Set yourself up for this next one. Cut that one a fair bit without hitting the inside sausage. Oh, he's got the sausage there. Not too bad though. That looked pretty clean. This could be up in the top 4, I believe. Oh, not quite. It's gone 6th with a 1:18.9. Definitely can go a lot quicker, I believe, most. We've got our standings from last week. We've got Artie Cheng's obviously out on top. He's away tonight, unfortunately, Artie, so that'll give the other guys a chance to catch up. Mikey had a beautiful race last week with a solid P2 with 23 points. Power Sight came home in 3rd. Then we had Any Minute Now, Snickers Bar, Deputy Dill Dog, Big Match Johnny, who's a reserve, who's not racing tonight, unfortunately, was home in 7th. Newell, and then El Tonki in 9th. Most ended up 10th, so that was our top 10 last week. So yeah, there's definitely some guys, some big names missing tonight. So obviously our race winner from last week's missing as well. So have a look at Deputy Dill Dog. What's going to happen here? Really good respect shown by the Red Bull driver there on the outside, letting him through. Oh, it's really over that apex there and hits the grass almost on the inside. What's done here? Yeah, that's not too bad through there. Looking to go really fast here, Deputy Dill Dog. Oh, almost invalidated there. He's up though, he's green, so... Almost had all 4 tyres over that inside curve, which is not where you want to be because there's not much forgiveness around that corner. Set a purple sector, so he's obviously got that thing dialed in at the moment, I would say. He's just coming around the last corner here. What can he conjure up? Oh... There we go. He's gone better. It's a 1:18 flat. Better tell you what, he's missed out by only 0.02 of a second. So, very unlucky for Deputy Dill Dog. He almost had Seth Tails there, as we see. Mikey jumped back up to P4. Seth has gone even quicker with a 1:17.6. He's knocked 4/10 off his original time. So he is here to party tonight, is Seth. He's got that Alpine of his moving. And we jump down on Power Sight. Power Sight might be the man to take it off him. Power Sight can get this lap hooked up. Can do absolutely anything in that Alfa Romeo. Just go through the check-ins. So we're missing tonight El Tonki, who is definitely a big part of Tier 3 here, as well as Drow, who hasn't yet made an appearance this season, but will be pretty keen to get out on track, I would assume. Old mate 1981. We're missing Big Match Johnny, who had a really good first round last week as a reserve. Honest Crook, who's usually always up near the top on the leaderboards also. Benny Mack, who showed a fair bit last week early on. And Delayed we haven't seen so far this season either. So those guys will be looking to climb up the leaderboard when they get back, hopefully in the next week or two. So we're still on board here with Power Sight. He's just coming around past the third. Oh, and he's around. Oh, that's a big one. Into the wall and catch you later end plate. So he will be into the pits. That was a big off, that one. Unfortunate there for Power Sight. We're on board with Mikey now. What can Mikey do? Mikey's on a lap, I believe. Just about to come around to the last corner here. Actually, Mikey's definitely not on the lap because he's been on it for a minute 50. So here comes Mike now. Mike might be just starting his lap now. Or is he? No, he's going around again as he's warming his tyres. He's going to stay on track on those old tyres. Newell's gone into the pits. His teammate New Zealand Andre's also in there as well. Jump on with Alcatraz here with the Aston Martin team. So looks to be on a lap at the moment with the pink helmet. Too bad through there. Listen to that sweet sound of that Aston Martin car. That is a really nice noise indeed. Oh, and just got a little bit happy on the gas there, unfortunately, and has spun around. Go down to Kick Butt Kiwi YT in the Williams. We saw the Williams car unveiled yesterday. It was an absolute sight to behold, I think. They really didn't have to change much, as it's one of the better looking cars on the grid in my book. A couple of subtle little changes, but the thing that really stuck out for me was the nose cone. So the shape of the car was the big change, and I'm a big fan because the nose cone, the way it's designed, is it's a lot more curved and flowy, and that front wing really does stick up a lot higher than the previous model. So the front of that car will generate a lot more downforce than what we've seen last season, which is what they lacked. So they had really good straight line speed in the Williams, but just lacked that cornering ability. Lost a lot through the corners as Kickbutt's going into the pits for a fresh set to come out once more. Most are still out there. We'll jump down to Heggs, is still in the pits, as is Snickers. Latimer's gone into the pits. Latimer definitely will be looking for a better lap than what he's got on there at the moment. So we're at that changeover period where everyone's tyres are getting swapped and they're getting onto the last set to come back out for another lap. Mikey will load up again in a minute, no doubt. Who's that there? Power Sight's still out. So they will be all lining up out of the pits very, very shortly here, I believe. Phoenix is still out on track. So we'll jump on board with Phoenix for a lap, but getting back to the Williams car, as I was saying, I think this season you'll see them go a lot better than where they were at last season. That car flows. Everything's a lot more streamlined. It's not as pointy in certain places. Round edges instead of square edges, etc. But yeah, very, very subtle but major bodywork changes, I believe. And yeah, you watch them guys climb up that leaderboard this season. Logan Sargent, their new driver. We'll see what he can bring to the table. Oh, no. Phoenix just not paying attention there, unfortunately, is almost ran straight into Most, who looks like is on a lap. So that's possibly hindered his lap there, unfortunately. It's not the time of qualifying you really want to be having that happen. Drivers will definitely need to be paying attention to what's going on track, as we've got a yellow in Sector 1. Someone's obviously letting someone past, you would think. Oh, no, Most is going to have to reset and go again. Definitely not enough time to get back out of those pits on a fresh set, though, unfortunately, and get back around. So that will be most of where he is going to start the race. So as we scroll back down, all right, we'll see who else is on the lap now. Where are we? Alcatraz will be just starting the lap, I believe. Got a white car coming around, which could be Mike. Mike is invalidated, so Mikey will be looking to go big this lap, you would think. Those tyres would be really feeling the pinch now, I would have thought, though, too. Jump back through. What else have we got on a lap? Deputy Dill Dog is just starting a lap now. His teammate not far behind too. So, ladies and gentlemen, this will be the time of the race where you will see the time starting to tumble. This is go time for every driver on this grid. There's only 2 in the pits at the moment, I believe. We've got a yellow one in the back straight. Mike is out, unfortunately. Wow, that's unfortunate. What's going on there? And Deputy Dill Dog's around as well. Wow. Who was that in the hats? That is very, very strange. I'm not sure what has gone on there. Seth has retired because Seth is happy with where he's starting, I would assume. Alrighty. Power site. Where's power site? Power site's getting held up. Oh, wow. There's a lot going on here, guys. Yeah, not the cleanest session I've seen. Lots going on indeed. Not sure what Alcatraz is doing here. Possibly waiting for cars to come out. But you won't see Alcatraz get back around. It will be all done and dusted. What can NZ Andre come up with here? Is NZ Andre going to go quicker? That is the question. Could be a potential. Let's see how we go. Oh, bang, there we go. NZ Andre up to P3, so that's a lovely lap from him. Really great lap. Who else have we got coming around now? We've got Newell coming around to finish his lap. We'll see how he goes here. I don't think this is going to be where he wants, though. Oh, not quite far off, I tell you what. In P2. We see the McLaren's having a bit of a race in pit lane. So, massive lap from Newell. Absolute brilliant lap. So we're on board with Alcatraz, who we know is not going faster. Who else is on a lap is the question. Kick Butt Kiwi, I don't think is going any quicker. I think that could be qualifying done. So that, ladies and gentlemen, will be our starting grid for Race 2 here at Spain in Race Spec Season 8. We've got 17 tonight. We're missing a few, unfortunately, but hopefully it'll make for some really good, tight racing. We're not far off going green. Another couple of minutes and the cars will be out on track. Alright, so that's our starting grid, guys. Seth Tale, first lap of the night. He went 4/10 better, but managed to hold on, which was really good, because I tell you what, Newell looked like he could have easily pipped him at the line with a 1:17.9, so not far away there. Deputy Dill Dog had a really good lap first up as well. And NZ Andre towards the end came home strong with a 1:18 flat, so it's top sort of 5 guys. There won't be much separation between them in the race, I don't think. After Power Sight, 6th spot, you had Mikey, Alcatraz, Kick Butt, and Latimer. Then any minute now, round out our top 10. So we're not far off going green here at Spain. Hopefully we see a nice, dry, clean race with a bit of sunshine on the track. Unfortunately, in this game, we don't have access to the weather, so it would be lovely.
From Jan in just a minute, but it's been...
Alrighty guys, we're almost ready to rock and roll. The drivers are out on track. They're going to go around once to get some heat and as much heat as they possibly can into those tyres before we go green here. So we'll run through the field quickly. We've got Seth Tarl and Newell on the front row of the grid in the Alpine and the Red Bull there. So Deputy Dilldog starting on the second row in the McLaren. Then we go down to NZ Andre in his Williams. After that, we've got Power Sight and Mikey right next to each other on the starting grid. Then we've got Alcatraz and Kickbutt Kiwi, and then Vladimir and Any Minute Now round out our top 10. So that will be the fifth row of the grid here at Spain round 2. We've got Phoenix, YT and Most, who definitely both of them could definitely move up this pack, I believe, pretty quickly at the start. So watch out for them guys off the line. Then we've got Heggs in the Alpha Tauri, then Snickers Bud in the other McLaren, Licorice, and then Jojo Horse Lover, and then we've got Blancuno rounds out our field, which Blancuno is probably one that just hasn't seemed to have found his straps yet in quali this season. It looked alright, pretty decent, you know, throughout a lot of races last season, so watch out for Blancuno, definitely make up some time here. But that will be our starting grid, ladies and gentlemen. We'll have a look at the tyres quickly. Tyres are there. So everybody on the medium hard strategy at the moment, apart from, oh Christ, who is it? My eyes are shocking. Power Sight. Power Sight is the only one on the hard tyre at the moment. So biggest thing with that strategy, which I'm not a fan of, is you need to stay clean. If you get any damage whatsoever, your strategy is completely gone out the window from the word go. So, really good strategy if it pays off, but you have to stay clean. If you have to pit for anything early, your race is pretty well done. You're not winning. It's as simple as that. So, we're almost ready to go, ladies and gentlemen. We are not far off going green for round 2. Cannot wait for this one. We saw some great racing last week, and we're locked and loaded. All cars are now in the grid. We will see the green flag being waved by the marshal, and we will be just about to get going. There we go. And we are away, ladies and gentlemen, here at Spain. I tell you what, Andre's been absolutely swamped by Mike Wazowski here at the start. Wowee. On the run down to turn 1. And it is Seth Taylor's pulled away down to Newell, who's had a great jump. Mike Wazowski's had a ripping start. Deputy Dilldog, we've got carnage everywhere at the back. There are cars everywhere. They've gone 3 wide around the third corner here at Spain as well. Everyone's still up and going though. Heggs has definitely found himself in a little bit of trouble there, unfortunately. But Seth has pulled away. Has already got a second over Newell in second spot. Mike Wazowski there. Deputy Dilldog behind him. NZ Andre. Vladimir's had a beautiful start off the line. Got around Alcatraz. Down to Kickbutt Kiwi. There's movement going on here in the mid-pack, which is often the case at the start of these races. I reckon there's a little bit of carbon fibre just floating through the air there, so there could have been a bit of contact. On board with Phoenix, who's in a bit of a battle there, a bit of a 5-car train at the moment. We'll see if anything develops there. Kickbutt Kiwi's leading that little pack. Alcatraz all over the back of Vladimir. And we've got NZ Andre's got a little bit of clean air in front of him, so it'd be interesting to see that one. There's some good shots here from Toadies, which is good to see. Surprisingly enough, most of the field's all pretty well all spread out now. We see some terrible shots there from Toadies. Licorice has set one up the inside of Power Sight. We'll see if they can get it stuck. And they have, so they have absolutely pulled away. Beautiful, nifty little move there in the Ferrari on Power Sight. There's a Power Sight loses another one. Power Sight might look to fight back though. Stickers Bud's closing in quickly on this little pack. So this is a great little battle here. Little 3-car battle for 12th spot at the moment on track between the Ferrari, the Alpha and the McLaren. they're still going at it. That is the big thing. Tell you what, Seth is absolutely smoking this field at the moment. Already out to 2 seconds. Fastest laps, left, right and centre here. So we see Deputy Dilldog gaining here on 3rd spot of Mike Wazowski. So very, very interesting. Little battle early on for 3rd. We've got a bit of movement going on down the back. Snickers Bud's actually finally managed to get around Power Sight. And Jojo Horselover has gone around Blancuno. So there you go. Great to see Jojo making up some moves there. Deputy Dilldog is looking very racy all of a sudden. McLaren, tell you what, Snickers Bud. McLaren might just have those cars in order at the moment, which is good. Just coming around to the back part of the track now, and little twisty turny sort of section. We got, oh, he's going around the outside. I don't know if he's going to pull it off. That's a really risky move around there because it's setting you up for this one here. This is the problem. You've got no grip on the inside of that corner, and your potential of running wide into the Haas there is great as well. So, and then you've got to do that. So he's given up position there. So that's really good driving from both drivers. Really good defensive driving from Mike. Did not yield, didn't have to, just done what he had to do there. So beautiful driving from both lads there. But Deputy Dilldog just seems to have the speed at the moment, and he's gone down the inside here on Mike. And he's got the move done. Just put Mike off his line a little bit. So Mike's had to run a bit wide, and it's left him at a big chance of being overtaken here by NZ Andre. And I'll tell you what, Alcatraz is catching the back of this little pack as well. So we've got a yellow flag here. There's a car around. It is Phoenix YT, so we'll jump down and have a look at that. Up and going though, which is good to see. Possibly just a spin. Looks like the front wings all in order, which is good. We'll jump back up to the top and have a look at this little battle with these four at the top. We've got NZ Andres all over the back of Mike Wazowski, but Alcatraz is catching them really swiftly here. So very interesting early on here at Spain. Oh, there's a helmet I like. Look at this. NZ Andre with the fluoro green, yellow, lime, whichever colour you would like to call it out of those three, go for it. But I like it. I like it a lot. It stands out and it is exuberant. Tell you what, Alcatraz is really on the back of Andre here, though. I thought Andre might have had a crack at Mike, but I tell you what, he's lost out a little bit of time here. And Alcatraz may just pounce. Here we go. On board with Alcatraz. And move is done. Line looks good. Look at that. Really nifty move there from Alcatraz. So, see if they can catch Mike Wazowski, who's still on the back of Deputy Dilldog. Hasn't let him get away. Jump back down through the middle, though. Kick butt Kiwis all over the back of any minute now in the Williams. They're all just starting to spread out again a little bit here, as we're keeping a close eye on that time between Mike and Deputy Dilldog, though. Yeah, Mike might be having another go here. Definitely is. Look at that. There's not much daylight there now, so Mike's just closed that gap up, whether Deputy Dill might have just had a little bit of a moment here or there. But Mike is on the hunt again, which is good to see. Back into that third spot. Braking really late there. He lost a little bit of time. Got a better exit though, but yeah, lost out a bit of time from that late braking, unfortunately. Still got DRS though, so we'll stay on board here and have a quick look down this straight as we see, oh, kick butt Kiwi, what's going on here? There we go. Had a massive moment there, I'm guessing. And unfortunately, no wing, and he's got to do an entire lap with no wing as well. So we see a full course caution, and I believe the safety car is coming out on the track to clear up the debris. So there we go. Safety car out on track And Heggs is in for a set of hards. This is going to pay off. Timing, timing, timing. Heggs and we're going to see Licorice go in. Oh, Licorice. Licorice is already on the hard tyres, so there we go. It's a good chance for Licorice to catch the pack, though. But Heggs could definitely make up some time here. Very, very cheeky. I like it. Now, let's see who else jumps. You would think they will all jump in on the hard tyre. We'll jump on with their race leader in Seth Tale. What's going to happen here is you see all cars will still have the delta time there at the moment showing, so they can only go as quick as their delta will allow them at the moment. Heggs goes in. Newell stays out. That is interesting. Newell is the only one that stayed out. Wow. That is huge. Mike stayed out as well. Okie dokie. This is very interesting. Let's have a look at these tyres and we'll see what everyone's conjuring up here. I reckon they're absolutely mad for staying out. That's a free pit stop if you've ever seen one in your life. There you go. Definitely a high degradation track, but I 100% believe you will get around on the hard tyre. Very, very interesting. Alrighty, so we've got Newell, Mike Wazowski, Alcatraz, any minute now, Most, Latimer, all the top guys who have not yet pitted there. Obviously along with Powerside, who started on the hards, who was never going to pit then. But Jojo Horselover, Blancuno and Phoenix are all having to pit still, all still on their starting medium tyres, so very interesting. And then Seth Tale, our pole position leader, our race leader, who was currently there in first before, he's back to 11th spot, followed by Deputy Dildog, NZ Andre, Snickers Bud, Heggs and Licorice. So yeah, the timing of that safety car really helped Heggs there because managed to jump into the pits before anyone else. So is ultimately going to be pretty much on the same strategy now as what the likes of Seth Tale and Deputy Dildog are. So very, very interesting. Jump back up. We'll probably see one more lap under this safety car condition, and then we should be back racing after that with the pack. Will be all caught up. So very interesting. We'll have a look here at the no penalties obviously as of yet. We'll have a look at the position changes. So we've got Jojo and Blancuno both up 8 spots, which is huge. But early on, early days, there will be guys that still need to pit. So don't take too much notice. But still a really good drive so far from them guys. So one more lap still under safety car as we see someone else has gone into the pits there, which is Seth again. That's strange. What would Seth be going back in for? Medium tyres. That's interesting. What has happened there? So our pole position leader, he was leading the race, has gone back in for another set of mediums. Now that is very interesting. He's gone from 11th now all the way down to the last spot. Obviously knows he has pace, but the reason for that second pit stop is very interesting. I believe he was on the right strategy with a hard tyre. He definitely would have got home on that. So whether maybe he needed a new wing or something and they hadn't put it on, but anyhow, that is very, very strange. So he's going to be behind Kickbutt Kiwi off this restart in his Alpine. Newell's going to be the one to lead us away. The safety car is in this lap. It has been confirmed, so Newell will start backing up the pack now. And we're not far off going green here at Spain once again on lap 8, which will cross over to lap 9 of this Grand Prix. Got Mike Wazowski in second, Alcatraz in third, any minute now. And we see the safety car will go in to pit lane, and Newell can start whenever he wants, and he is gone. He has absolutely gone. He's caught them all by surprise. He's nearly a second away. Mike Wazowski, good restart. Didn't let him get too far ahead, even with the lack of responsiveness there from Mike. Alcatraz is out to a second most. They're all spread out here. There's a bit going on here, though. Vladimir and Power's sight close by with the teammates. There's a bit going on there, too. JJ Horselover and Blancuno and Phoenix as well on the back of that little one. So we'll keep an eye on these guys. Got to remember the tyres will be a little bit colder than they would like to. So definitely got to be a little bit careful. There's been a little bit of a glitch there by the looks of it. Good old Cody's looking after us again. Carbon fibre. No wing on the car of Phoenix. Wowee. So that Aston Martin has absolutely zero front downforce at the moment. Look at him to probably snowball down this leaderboard now, you would think. Seth Tale is 2 seconds away from everyone. I cannot work this out, how you can go from being so quick to being at the back with down so far. And saying that, I like that helmet. That really matches the car. Absolutely amazing helmet. Alrighty, now they're all piling up on the back of Alcatraz here in this little section where obviously got zero downforce and he's holding everyone up. So off into the pits he goes for a new front nose. We jump back up the top now. We'll jump back up on our leader, Newell. He's pulled out a second there on Mike already. Alcatraz all over the back of Mike. Hasn't let Mike get away. And then they're all spread out a little bit after that. So you often see that after a restart. Although Deputy Dill Dog's all over the back of Blancuno here. Tell you what, who was that? JJ Horselover ran really wide around the exit there. Probably caught a bit of grass as we see Deputy Dill Dog push it down the outside of Blancuno. And that's a really nice overtake. That very, very clean indeed. And that sent Blancuno up to get pounced also by New Zealand Andre 96 in the Williams. Can be a very hairy corner at times. If you get a little bit wide there, you can get very loose very quickly, as we see NZ Andre have a little sniff. Oh, contact. Oh, no, you don't want to see that. That's a terrible move, unfortunately. And that has really cost Blancuno there. No need for that at all. Just unfortunately, NZ Andre just got a little bit late under braking there, and it was the tiniest of tiniest touches, unfortunately. Look at this, ladies and gentlemen. Wow, we go 4 wide. Oh, wow. Snickers Bud's just been pushed off the track. Oh, this is some racing here, ladies and gentlemen. Look at this. We've got Heggs, we've got Licorice, we've got Seth Tar, we've got Kick Butt Kiwi, all going at it. Now they're back in single file. Oh, wow, there's going to be a move made up the inside. That is very aggressive. And has lost our position. Oh, contact there as well from the Alpine. On the way through. Got the move stuck, unfortunately. But I tell you what, here comes Kick Butt Kiwi. Wow, way up the inside. Beautiful move from Kick Butt Kiwi in the Williams. And Heggs still currently leads that little pack at the moment. Just. And I mean just. He has got cars all over the back of him here. Sitting on his diffuser in the Alpha Tauri. Oh, he's a bit loose there too. Look at this. Is Seth going to capitalise? Oh, that's a terrible corner to make a move on. Wow, he's got it done though. Oh, that was lucky. Wow, you wouldn't see too many overtakes around there. We are too wide, I can tell you that right now. Oh, Heggs has lost out here. He's lost out majorly. Gone wide. Up the inside though. Managed to hold his line. Can he get an undercut done though from Kick Butt? Kick Butt all over the back of him. Couldn't quite get that move done and capitalise on the oversteer. As Seth will now look to pull away from this little pack. He's had enough of this battle. I'm out. As we see another new member of the pack back in there in Blancuno. Blancuno's back on set here. We see Kick Butt Kiwi up the inside of Heggs. Can he get the move stuck? Tell you what, Seth might have a bit more trouble pulling away from this pack than he thought. Obviously, he's without DRS now, and it's a pretty strong little DRS straight along the front main straight there across the start-finish line. So, very interesting. And Kick Butt Kiwi's just gapped Heggs a little bit. Heggs is really struggling here a little bit, I think, just on those hard tyres. Hasn't quite got them switched on yet. They do take a few laps to get switched on, do they? So, jump back up the front, though, and we'll have a look what's going on. Newell's currently still leading this race. Mike Wazowski in P2. Then we've got Alcatraz not far behind in the Aston Martin there. Oh, really wide by Mike there. So, you have to watch out he doesn't get time penalties by doing that. So, oh, I'll tell you what, here we might see a move here. Alcatraz for second spot. Oh, big wiggle. Good catch. That's a KFC classic catch if I've seen one ever. That was a beautiful catch. Up the inside. Here we go. Alcatraz for P2 has got the move done. Can they make it stick? That is the question. Beautiful, beautiful little move there. Very nifty from Alcatraz. Mike Wazowski still holding on to third spot. Any minute now down in fourth. Starting to get pressure from Vladimir behind. And Power Sight is all over his teammate here in Vladimir for P5. Question is, when are we going to see some cars starting to pit for the hard tyre? Oh, here we go. We might see it very shortly as we've got two cars around. Oh, no. Heggs and Blancuno have come together, I'm assuming. Heggs still just trying to get that thing going in the right direction. There we go. Front wing still looks intact, which is interesting after the two-car pile-up. So, we'll jump back up on top. There we go. Snickers Bud just out of the pits. Snickers has gone in for the medium tyre. That's interesting. We'll have a quick look at our tyres. Okay, very interesting now. Newell still has to pit. Alcatraz, Mike Wazowski. Any minute now. Then Vladimir and Power Sight all have to pit again. Also, Jojo Horselover has to pit too. So, Blancuno also in that boat. So, our leaders have to pit. Very interesting. Here we see the two Alpines going at it here. Jojo Horselover is looking to go past Seth Tale. This is very interesting. Oh, Jojo just getting a little bit loose there on exit. So Seth moves up to 8th spot. Gonna have to pit again though because he went back in for mediums. So, oh, hang on, we've got a full course caution. What's going on here? That safety car's coming out, ladies and gentlemen. Phoenix with a... Oh, speeding under safety car conditions. That's not what you want. Blancuno's out of the race. We've missed that completely. So, unfortunate for Blancuno. Hadn't had a really good one. So, out of the race. DNF, unfortunately. We've got the safety car back out on track. Now is the time for these leaders to be pitting for the hard tyre, surely. So we're right on board with Newell here. You would think we'll be straight into the pits for the hard tyre. Problem is, because we had the safety car not that long ago, the field isn't really spread out and hasn't allowed him to get much of an advantage here. So you may see him tumble all the way back down to about 10th spot, potentially even further. Okay, so he's jumped. Alcatraz is in. Mike Wazowski's in any minute now. Power Sight, Vladimir. Deputy Dill Dog is in also. Now, Seth. This is the... Yeah, Seth has had to go in. He understood he had to go in to get back on the hard tyre. But hasn't lost out too much with an extra pit stop, so quite lucky there. Mike Wazowski on the hard tyre. All of them on the hard tyre. Jojo's in for the pits. Kick Butt Kiwi, who was on the 8-lap old softs. Here we go. Most. Interesting. Most is on 2-lap old hards. There we go. Now that's not a bad little way to climb back up if you've already beaten them to the punch. So, made up a few positions there, did Most. That's not bad at all. Very, very lucky indeed. And NZ Andre, 8-lap old hard tyres. Unsure what's going on there. Possibly pitted early and jumped on the hard tyre. No, I'm not sure what's going on there. No idea. But NZ Andre is currently in 2nd place. So, 8-lap old hards. But anyhow. Under safety car conditions, we'll probably see one more lap after this one, I believe, to allow the field to catch back up. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, we are about to go green again here under safety car. Safety car's gone in. The field is getting backed up. Newell currently leading this race. Don't think we'll see many have to pit again. Possibly Inzet Andre. I'll tell you what, his tyres will be screaming by the end of this one. As we're off and racing, we're going to see some moves here up turn one. Look at this. Alcatraz is getting massive pressure from behind from Mike Wazowski. Wowee. Just forced Alcatraz off the line a little bit there, did Mike, hanging up the inside there. But I'll tell you what, it's let Powersight right into it here. Oh, look at this. Powersight up the inside and has got the perfect line set up. Look at this. Oh, beautiful racing from Powersight. It's just forced Mike a little bit wide there, and we've got action going on behind as well. Any minute now. He's going to send one up the inside of Deputy Dill Dog, but didn't quite have the grip there, unfortunately, so lost out a little bit of time. Deputy Dill Dog holds off. And Deputy Dill Dog's looking racy all of a sudden on the mic. There we go. Just see him coming up. Oh, wow, there's one car. It's an Alpine really wide. Look at this from behind. That was Seth Tarl, and any time now. Any minute now, I apologise. Action going on left, right and centre here. Jump back up front though. Oh, here we go. Big dive from Seth Tarl. He is not taking any prisoners tonight, I can tell you that right now. Seth Tarl looking very racy here. As is Mike looking to move on Powersight. Oh, here we go. Are we going to see carnage? I believe we could. Oh, you don't fit three cars around there, guys. Not any day of the week. You do not fit three cars around that corner. And there is carnage everywhere. Unfortunate. Right, so Newell's still leading the race. NZ Andre in second, driving beautifully. Pulled out 2 seconds on Alcatraz. Down to Power Sight. Deputy Dill Dog looking really good still in 5th. Any minute now in 6th spot. Mike lost out majorly there after that big move. He's down in 7th. Kickbutt Kiwi back in 8th. Vladimir has improved throughout the race, up in 9th. Licorice putting massive pressure on him though. Oh, that's no good at all. Back of the field after a little bit of a spin there. Seth Tale has just not really had much luck at the moment. Almost been too aggressive. There's a car around. It's Alcatraz. That's massive. Someone's gone into the pits. That's a teammate in Phoenix. What is going on here? Although at the moment it's still leading the way. NZ Andre's making up a little bit of time. Their Deputy Dill Dog's got huge pressure from Power Sight from behind. And we've got a yellow on track. That is an orange car around. Is that Snickers? No. It is Snickers Bud, unfortunately. So Snickers Bud has had a bit of a bingle there. Jump back up the top though. Power Sight still all over the back of Deputy Dill Dog. Any minute now is on this battle now as well as Mike Wazowski. So we've got a 4-car battle here. Very, very interesting indeed. Kick butt Kiwi on the back of this one also. This is the battle for a podium, ladies and gentlemen. This is the battle for 3rd spot here at Spain. Deputy Dill Dog currently still holding the 3rd spot. Power Sight still on the back of him though. They're just in a bit of a train at the moment. Not really looking overly racy, the guys. They're just happy to settle at the moment. There's plenty of time left in this one for moves to be made though. Jump back down. We've got Vladimir and Licorice almost having a bit of a battle there. We've got Pegs on the back of that one as well. Seth Tale starting to climb up the leaderboard again. Oh no, and he's into the wall. Oh, out of the race. Huge. Our podium, our pole sitter out of the race early with 2 right front tyres. Interesting. Unfortunate for Seth. Looked really, really racy, but yeah, a little bit aggressive at times, but very unfortunate for Seth there. So, oh wow, look at that. That was a very late decision to go into the pits from Phoenix. Now, let's have a look at the pit stops, shall we? Everyone's stopped. A couple have had 2. This will be Phoenix's 2nd stop. 3rd stop, sorry. Tyre situation. Newell's still on the fresher tyre at the moment. Phoenix, you'll think, will go for the fastest lap of the race. Geez, those soft tyres that they've just put on, though, will be absolutely screaming by the end of this one. There won't be much life left in them after 11 laps, I can tell you that right now. So, we're onto our 3rd safety car of the night, I believe. Newell's still out in front. NZ Andre in 2nd still. Deputy Dill Dog. Tell you what, this could potentially hurt Newell. Newell started really well off each safety car restart, but it's just that one that you sort of stuff up a little bit and it could potentially cost you a win. So, can NZ Andre really get this restart down pat and capitalise? Or even the likes of Deputy Dill Dog or Power Sight. Oh no! Power Sight's into the pits. Soft tyres coming up for Power Sight, you would think. Jeez, I don't know if there's much need to pit there. I mean, he's easily going to get another 10 laps out of those medium tyres, but I mean, they definitely would have dropped off, but more mediums. Interesting. Jeez, I don't know if I would have went for... You're going to bother pitting, surely you would have to go to the soft tyre for a bit of a gamble. Anyhow, not to worry. And his teammate Vladimir's also gone in for the medium tyre. Wow, that's... I don't know. To me, that's just throwing points away there. Anyhow. Jump back up here. We'll be going for another lap after this, potentially, with cars still waiting to catch the field. Alrighty, we've got one more lap of safety car conditions, I believe. We've got a Wrangler at the back there. Straggler, I should say, that's the word I was looking for. In Phoenix YT, so hopefully they can catch up this lap and we'll see the safety car go into the pits. And hopefully we get home with 9 or 10 laps to go of this one here at Spain. Is this safety car going to go in? Surely you would think it will. Oh geez, it might be a late call here, ladies and gentlemen, I think. Is it going to go in? Oh, don't tell me. I think we may be going for another lap under safety car. That is annoying. Rightio, so we've got one more lap of the safety car here, which is absolute waste of time. But anyway, it'll help all those guys. Oh no, there's no one on the soft tyre anymore. See, that safety car there was the perfect time to be going for the soft tyre. You'll easily get 10 laps out of them. I don't understand why there was not... I think there was one that went in for a soft tyre that must have went in and changed again. But here we go. I'll tell you what, NZ Andre's hard tyres are going to be screaming by the end of this race. They are not going to be liking it. 27 laps that he'll be looking to put in on them. So, very interesting there. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, we're about to go racing again here at Spain. Safety car's in, and Yule has gone. He's left him for dead again. He has this restart. Oh no, there's carnage! Oh no! Absolute carnage. Oh, teammates, is it? No, wow. Most is out of the race. Heggs got tangled up in that. Someone else has gone into the pits. It's Phoenix again. Oh, you would not read about it, ladies and gentlemen. And it's possibly just going to be a VSC because we've just seen the safety car out on track. What is going on? We've got Deputy Dill Dogs taking the lead of the race. What's happened? Where's our race leader? What has happened here? Yule's been jumped. It's obviously had a big moment somewhere. Deputy Dill Dogs currently got the lead of the race. And NZ Andre's up in there in second. So, what has happened to Yule? That is the question. Ghosting at the moment, so hopefully he hasn't lagged out because he's currently the session host, I believe. Kick Butt Kiwi has decided you're not even a real car. I'm just going to go through you anyway. You're not even there. Oh, I don't care where you are. It's one way to take a position. Third position, mind you. Mike Wazowski is ghosting as well. This is a very, very strange lobby. I'll tell you what, I really hope Codemasters pull their finger out with this next game. Otherwise, there's going to be a whopping big fallout. I can tell you that right now. Wowee. So there we go. Our race leader for the majority of this race has dropped all the way back down to 5th. Alcatraz there in 6th spot. Power Sight in 7th. Any minute now in 8th. Vladimir in 9th. Snickers Bud in 10th. Jojo Horselover up to 11th. Great race from Jojo. Licorice in 12. Phoenix in 13. And Heggs is into the pits once more. We'll jump back up the front. And Deputy Dill Dog is absolutely pulling the seconds out of NZ Andre back there in second. Kick Butt Kiwi's having a real fight here though. Look at this, teammates. Jeez, is there going to be team orders in place, I wonder? That is the question. Jumped on board with this though. This is absolutely electric here. Both Williams drivers on the podium currently, but I'll tell you what, there might be a battle for the silverware here. One's going home with silver currently and one's going home with bronze, and are they going to put the gloves on and fight over it, or are they just going to... Oh! Do we see team orders in place? Oh, contact! Oh, no! Oh, no! Oh, what is going on? Oh, wow, it must be a full moon tonight. There is just madness everywhere. We see Alcatraz up in the 3rd spot now. Wow. What a crazy, crazy race this has been, ladies and gentlemen. Kick Butt Kiwi fighting with his teammate, ended up coming off second best. Now back out of the podium contention currently. Lost out to Alcatraz. Oh no, someone's around. Who's that? Snickers Bud. Oh no. Snickers Bud is around. So one McLaren up the top, one down the bottom. Oh no. Is that someone else is around? Who's that? That was Alcatraz. Oh no, Alcatraz. Oh no. Alcatraz has thrown away a podium. You wouldn't read about this. There could potentially be oil spilt on the track or something. What is going on here? Deputy Dill Dog currently just driving away with a victory here. Kick Butt Kiwi has finally caught back up to his teammate, and he's going to have another crack at this, or is he going to say, maybe let's settle with 2nd and 3rd? No, he's going to have a crack. Send her up the inside. No team orders here, pal. I'm the #1 driver, and I'll show you how. DRS engaged and takes 2nd position off his teammate in NZ Andre. Gets the move stuck, I believe. Yes, he has definitely got that thing stuck, and he has pulled away. Much fresher tyres, and that is the exact reason why you see that extra grip there out of the corner. NZ Andres will really start falling away from here on in, so it's really going to have to be switched on here in these last couple of laps. We see Power Side up to 4th spot. Any minute now in 5th. Down to Mike Wazowski, who's obviously lagged out, unfortunately. Newell is probably in that boat too, I'm assuming, by the car is ghosting. Vladimir all the way up to 8, so Vladimir could be a little pick for driver of the day here, apart from maybe a couple up the top, but beautiful drive from Vladimir. Licorice in 9th, Jojo Horselover down in 10th, Snickers Bud, Phoenix, Alcatraz, who was on the podium last lap, unfortunately, has gone in for the soft tyre, and Heggs rounds out our 14 car remaining field. Oh no, ladies and gentlemen, we've got another yellow. That is Licorice around in Sector 1. Deputy Dilldog still up the front here. 5.5 seconds clear on Kick Butt Kiwi in second. Power Sight's made the big move here though. Power Sight on the podium currently. New Zealand Andre, those tyres are obviously dropping well off here. Going to be nursing that car home. He's lost out of position at the podium potentially there. Any minute now, making up really good ground on NZ Andre too. Mike Wazowski still holding down 6th spot. Very, very interesting race indeed, this one. Now, Power Sight, look at this. Power Sight all over the back of Kick Butt Kiwi. Can Power Sight snatch P2 here? That is the big question. NZ Andre 96 though. Still in this battle. Definitely not out of the podium contention, but those tyres will be really hurting, I can tell you right now. So we've got 3 laps to go in this one here at Spain. Second round of the season. It's proved to be an absolutely wild race as we see Alcatraz snatch the fastest lap on those soft tyres, which was the intended target there. Can Kick Butt hold on to P2? That is the question. Four-car battle. Only 2 of these cars can end up on the podium though. That is the thing. Kick Butt Kiwi currently leads Power Sight. We're going to see a move this lap. That is the question. Oh, here we go. Oh, ideal line. Car in the way though. Oh, nudged out. Perfect little overtake there from Power Sight. Very clean. The Kick Butt Kiwi's lost out of position. Now, this is the big one. Any minute now. All over the back of NZ Kiwi. NZ Andre, sorry. Power Sight currently in P2. Can he hold off Kick Butt Kiwi? That's the question. There we go. There's the move. Any minute now, past NZ Andre on those old tyres. 25 lap old hard tyres. You can actually see the delamination on the outside of them. Wow. So, any minute now. Can he chase down Kick Butt Kiwi for third? That is the question. He's got DRS just about. Other moves we got. Newell. They're AI cars at the moment, so we're not too sure on these ones. Vladimir's up in 6th spot though. Alcatraz has just knocked off his own fastest lap. Deputy Dill Dog running away with it with 1 lap to go. The penultimate lap. Down to Powerside in 2nd. Kick Butt Kiwi is all over Powerside though. Has not let him get away. I'll tell you what, any minute now is hunting. He is looking very, very racy all of a sudden. On the quicker tyre than Kick Butt Kiwi. Kick Butt might be just finding that his hard tyres are starting to drop a little. I'll tell you what, those medium tyres, even being 10 laps old, may just be a little bit racier right now. Here we go. What are we going to see here? This is a great little onboard though. See him coming down the main straight. DRS is engaged in both cars, but obviously you'll see the ERS being burnt a fair bit by any time, any minute now. Not bad through there, nice and tight. I think Powerside may just be pretty safe here, unless he makes a mistake, but Powerside's pretty safe because if I was Kick Butt Kiwi, I'd be a little bit worried about the car behind. But again, if I was him, all you got to do is concentrate on the car in front. Maybe not so much the car behind. Oh no! Oh geez, I don't know about the inside here. No, pull out, pull out. Oh wow! Oh geez, this is going to be tight. Oh wow! Okie dokie, Kick Butt just holds on. Geez, that was a bit. How you going? Last lap of the race. Here we go. Oh, the move's been made. Has it stuck? That's the question. Not quite. 3 laps to go. As we see, Deputy Dill Dog will take the race win here in Spain. Down to Powerside in P2. And Kick Butt Kiwis held on for P3. Look at that. Oh, wow. Any minute now has to settle with 4th. Down to NZ Andre in 5th. Vladimir in 6th spot, Mike Wazowski home in 7th, Newell in 8th, down to Licorice, comes across the line in 9th, Jojo Horse Lover, a really good race from Jojo in 10th. Oh, penalty has cost her there a position, so Snickers Bud goes up to 10th, Jojo down to 11th, Phoenix YT with a lot of pit stops, probably a pit stop record, I believe at Spain. And Alcatraz as well with some pit stops. Will cross the line in 13th. Let's see stops. There we go. So they've had 5. Sorry, they had about 6 there between them and the Aston Martin. And that will be that for. Here we go. Powerside with driver of the day. We'll get the guys in here for a quick powwow. That was somewhat entertaining, but that I'll tell you what, hopefully the Tier 3 guys can really try and work on their racecraft a bit, because that was pretty wild, that race. It's a tricky little track though, but yeah, hopefully we can see some work put in over the next few weeks. Beautiful win though from Deputy Dill Dog in the McLaren, and yeah, really good drive from Powerside, steering it home in P2. As we're just going to try and get the guys in here. Ladies and gentlemen, we have our race winner in here. Deputy Dill Dog, welcome, mate. Let me know if you can hear me.
Hello.
Hey, here he is, our race winner. Congratulations, mate. Beautiful drive.
Thank you.
A bloody beautiful drive. Yeah, capitalised on a few different sort of style pit stops there, and then there was a bit of a spinner there towards the end. Some old tyres probably didn't help, and you just absolutely pulled away towards the end, mate. So beautiful drive.
Yeah, thanks. Yeah, it's definitely mostly down to other people making mistakes.
Consistency from yourself though too, mate. It's all you had to do was be consistent, and you were. You looked racy early on. There was a couple of really nice overtakes early on in the race, mate, from yourself.
Blake Kuno, I think at one point. But yeah, most of the
Absolutely. I could not work out, mate, that last safety car, why the hell? I mean, nearly the entire field went in for mediums. I couldn't work out why they didn't put the soft tyre on. I mean, there was only 10 laps to go. I think there was one guy that potentially did put the soft tyre on, but then pitted for mediums after that. There was a few questionable tyre choices there, I thought, with pit stops and stuff. But anyhow, I think you probably expect that. I mean, it's just not... We're not racing for sheep stations or anything, as they say. But yeah, no, look, no, beautiful drive, mate. You're on some bloody good points there, mate. You had a really good first round also. So, yeah, I reckon that'll just about put you up the top of the leaderboard, mate. Yeah, so do you know where you're racing next week?
no idea.
No, honestly, I don't either. I should, but no, I don't know either. So, looking forward to it anyway, mate. Yeah, we're going to get some big names back there. I think there's about 8 missing at the moment, so we'll get some quality drivers back, and you'll have some really good competition, mate. So, no, it should be good.
Yep, it should be good.
No, good stuff, mate. Well done again. I've got Kick Butt Kiwi YT in here as well, mate. Congratulations on the podium. It was looking almost a little bit out of reach for you there at one stage, mate.
Yeah, it was. Thank you. Yeah, it was a bit of an up and down race for me, to be honest. I got wing damage at turn one. There was an incident in front of me that I tried to avoid and I couldn't. And then first safety car, I had hard tyres selected and it put me on softs.
That's what it was. Yeah, I couldn't work out why you pitted twice. And yep. That's a pain. Yeah, it's very painful when that happens, I can tell you.
It's the second race in a row that's happened. But ironically, because there was a safety car about 5 or 10 laps later, it actually worked out quite well because I generally try to pit. Pit under safety. So, yeah, from a strategy point of view, the race worked out pretty well. I was on hards at the end, which initially I thought was quite good, but then the guys on mediums like Deputy and a couple of others around were pretty quick. So, I don't know, could have gone better, but I'm very happy with P3 in the end.
No, absolutely, mate. I mean, you almost came together a little bit there with your teammate towards the end, and
I did. I know.
I couldn't believe it. I thought, oh god, but no, look, you made up for it beautifully, mate. I don't know if you knew, but he was his tyres were about 10 laps older than yours, so.
All right.
Yeah, so no, he dropped off a fair bit. I think that last probably 2 or 3 laps really would have hurt him with tyre wear. So, but yeah, like you said, strategy was correct, mate, and you drove quite well as well. So, no, congratulations.
Yeah, cheers. Thanks for commentating. Appreciate it.
Nah, look, mate, I have to apologise to everybody on the stream. I was really, really flat tonight. I think I'm coming down with a bit of a flu, so really flat tonight. I'm really hoping I can get someone in with me next week to make it a bit more exciting for you guys to be able to watch back. But so I do apologise. But no, look, it was good to watch back, mate. There was a lot of on track action going on still, anyway.
Yeah. Well, I'm hopeful that Jojo Horselover or maybe Artie Changs will pop in the comms box with you at some point. They don't know too much about that, but just flick me a message one day, and I'm sure they'll I'll consider it.
Absolutely, mate. No, look, I've probably got more chance of bringing my own with me, I reckon, mate. Luckily enough, I actually run a league, so I've got ample commentators sitting there that might be able to jump in and give me a hand there a few nights. So we'll see how we go.
Oh, beautiful.
No, look, thanks very much, mate. Beautiful race, and we'll catch up with you next week again. Hopefully you're on the podium again, mate.
Yeah, hope so. See you next time.
Nah, well done, mate. Enjoy. Not sure if Powersight's going to turn up or not. He's actually joined in this comms box. So hopefully, I doubt he would have joined by now if he was keen for an interview. So we might leave it with him now. But I know he'll be absolutely ecstatic with that drive. Beautiful race to Powersight. Driver of the day also came from all the way at the back of the field and capitalised on a heap of safety cars and a few really different sort of looking strategies and stuff, and pulled off a beautiful win. So congratulations to Powersight. Thanks very much to everyone for watching. I am absolutely knackered. I do apologise for being so flat tonight. Definitely coming down with the flu or something, and my neck is completely out, so I'm sitting like a gimp. But I do enjoy watching you guys. So all the best. Thanks very much, guys. Enjoy. Cheers.